Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO unit of the week, and today we are taking a look at the BTR-T for the Soviet Union. So there's really not much to say about the BTR-T. It has really no relationship with any other APCs. It's actually a T-55, and the Russians like our BMPTs and BTR-80s are a little bit soft-skinned for dealing with close-range town fighting, and they're too easily killed. So they wanted a heavier armoured APC/fire support unit to support their infantry. So they got a bunch of old T-55s that were just in reserve, cut off the turret, and gave it some infantry support guns and the ability to transport troops. It could carry roughly 5 guys in real life, and it was simply put armoured personnel fire support vehicle. Now in game it does use a 50 cal machine gun and a grenade launcher, but it can also be fitted to use an autocannon and ATGM similar to a BMP. Now in game the BTR-T is a 20-point armoured personnel carrier for the Soviet Union, and it has 2 weapons available to it. Firstly, we got the AGS-70 30mm automatic grenade launcher with a whopping 1,050 rounds with range around 1,225 meters, 525 in helicopters, 15% accuracy, 10 while moving, 1 HE, and a rate of fire of 142 rounds a minute. A rather good little grenade launcher similar to a Blue 4-1. You use it to stun up lightly armoured vehicles and completely annihilate enemy infantry. And if you do manage to get close, you can shoot down helicopters rather effectively due to its nice fire rate. And secondly, we got a 50 cal machine gun. And if we pop down to its miscellaneous stats, it has 7 frontal armour, 3 on the side, 2 on back, and 2 up top. 10 HP, a medium size, medium optics, and a medium speed at 50 km an hour off-road and 110 on-road. On autonomy of 500 km, is year restricted to 1996. It can be brought up in support, armoured and mechanized decks, and it is also a prototype unit. Now in battle, this is probably a unit you haven't really heard of, and rightfully so. You don't really see these all too often because it can only be brought up with 2 infantry units, that being the Sapori and Sapori 85, and honestly who uses flamethrowers all that often? And secondly, you got the BMP-1D, which is your APC 20-point grenade launcher killing machine, so why not get one of those? But the reason you get a BTR-T is that first off, it has 7 frontal armour, allowing you to survive those lower end rocket hits from Laws, for example. And secondly, in combination with Saporis, this is an absolute killer at dealing with enemy infantry inside of towns and enemy infantry inside of forests, because you've got a grenade launcher and a flamethrower unit. Put them together, yeah, it's stun hell. You can burn the enemy up, you know, they get stunned, and then you shoot them with a grenade launcher, and they get stunned, and they're not going to even be able to fire back at you as you burn and blow them up to smithereens. And this is why you get these guys with Saporis, and why they only come with Saporis, is it's such a good combination. And in all honesty, when playing as USSR, you don't really have that much cheap effective infantry clearing units. I mean, you can get BMPTs and lots of planes to blow them up, but if you're a little bit strapped for cash, this is a rather nice little unit to bring up. And rail flamethrowers and grenade launchers are a great way to make your opponent very, very, very angry. And I'm gonna leave it off at that. The BTR-T is pretty much a little BMPT, yeah, you can get for pretty much half the price, even more. So, this has been another RANGROO unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.